Finally, time to get lower and below this entire layer. Hello, everyone. It's SK95. Welcome back to more Donkey Kong Bonanza. Last time, we managed to complete the last bit of the fleece layer here on the top part of it, though. This time, it's time to head down below even deeper, allowing us to finally go inside this big burger. Here we go. Oh, banana. Time to dive down towards Void. Yes, we are going deeper into the facility. This is hub layer 1401. This layer is technically called a catacombs. The catacombs of a factory, usually the Cat Scratch Kitchen. Looking at the Scratch Kitchen is also the banana you get for this area. And there's a lot of cheese here. Believe me, though, there's a lot of cheese. You can technically clear this out easily by just using your Bananza transformation of elephant. It's far faster to get the dang fossils that way versus actually having to climb on the actual cheese itself. So it is what it is. Got it. I got the old tire and I'm spinning. Yeah, that one's a little bit easy to get, but the cheese will slow you down, so be careful. Meantime, though, the last bit of the fossils here, right here. Old tire again. Yeah, the last of the fossils are down here. And it's pretty much the last part of the area that we have to deal with. And ironically enough, we are very close to being up this game. Ironically enough, I am not kidding. This is actually one of the end game layers. We're actually very close. Muck it away times 2. You're going to want to dig underneath the ground and actually go underneath the actual muck. Otherwise, you get yourself butt burned. And then once you get the salt, you can get rid of the muck away. It's very easy. There we go. 1 down, and then 2 down. There we go. Very, very nice. You're going to want to save a good amount of wool in this layer, by the way, while you're doing the ducking the muck wall. So you're going to have to get at least, I believe, before the next layer, 20,000 units. Isn't that a convenient concept? You need 20,000 units of gold in order to complete the game. Beyond that, though, yeah, hand slap needs to be at maximum, by the way, that way you can get all the fossils and bananas. Here we go. We've been singing songs about you, a duo of guests, one big and one small, cleaning the factory and saving us all. That rhymed. And here you are, the very guests here in the Cat Scratch Kitchen. We're trying to figure out how the muck got so out of hand, and why it's spreading all over the place. Interesting. Very interesting. You don't know what the banana muck is there. Now, there's a lot of fossils here, a lot of them hidden, and there's also a lot of salt. Now, interestingly enough, these new mucketaways are different. They spray hot cheese. I am not kidding. Now, before you head over there at all, bust this cheese open, and as you see, there's actually a hole underneath, leading into a fossil, another old tire. Yeah, you want to keep an eye out where the melted cheese is. It's pretty obvious what you wanted to do that for. Now, let's go. Okay, no. Okay, good. We're avoiding the nonsense like that. Let's go ahead and go this way. Wait for these guys to fire. I fire on command. Oh, almost for my butt. But instead, I avoided you. There is a chest over here which you can grab, which will likely give you a map, which is actually pretty good. But more importantly than that map, we'll be needing that for later. There will be a banana hidden behind a cheese wall right here. Yeah, I'm not kidding. They highly stuck in the gutter right now. And that's enough for a skill point. We have enough for another skill point. Let's boost our HP up to 8 hearts. That's only 8 number we're going to need for now. And in fact, for a while. I wouldn't recommend getting any more than 8 hearts for the game. If you really need more than 8 hearts, then yeah, it's good to have. But you're not going to need it. In the meantime, though, while we're up here, let's wait for these mucketaways to get past me. And wait for it. I said wait for it. Throw the muck salt. You want to throw them with salt immediately so you can get rid of them. But ironically enough, there is a fossil behind one of them. Another old tire. Without that, though, we're pretty much good to go forward now. Now, there actually is a little bit of an area over here. First things first, go in this hole with the waterfall leading from pipes to lead to a banana. As seen through the grates. Isn't it the Great 8 escape? Oh, I couldn't resist the pun. It was too easy. It was literally there hanging around. now that we're done with that, there is actually a cheese area that you want to open a hole for. Believe me when I say this, you're going to want to keep an eye on where this cheese area is located because, man, oh man, it's trying to get underneath here a pain in the butt. It's a real big pain in the tuchus. I will never understand why it's a big pain in the tuchus, but it is. Now, getting down there, I've tried repeatedly on multiple playthroughs. It's always been a headache and hassle for me, and I will never understand why it's such a hassle. Regardless, though, you can't really go up any further. You can't go down low more, so all you gotta do now is just dig through the cheese and go through it normally. Beyond that, though, I think there's no way to get down there normally. I think I can get down there by... I never remember liking this one, honestly. I never really liked remembering this, how to get down there. Because there's no way to actually angle those guys to get rid of the grate. So, yeah, you can't really do much about it. There's no way to use the other side for it, and there's no hole over here. So, you really can't go down that way. So, I'm just trying to show off where you have to go in order to get to that exit. Because, to be honest, there's no hole down here. If you see anything meltable, that means it's different color. That's pretty much obvious if I have to do for it. So, I believe that's pretty much all we can do now. Let's see what this guy has to say. This is where we store most of our salt. Salt? Where? We keep all of our salt packed tightly under the floor. That way, when you run out of salt, all you have to do is press R to smack the ground and pull up some more. Under the floor, we store seasoning. Easy access. That's our reasoning. So much muck. Yeah, the muck is creeping its way into every corner, as you can see. Even worse, the creatures in the muck that are spitting acid that can melt grace in the floor. We advise you to be very careful. Interesting. By the way, in case you're wondering how to get that fossil now, all you gotta do is go under here and under the area we were at before and you get rid of it. We're gonna need salt for that, so we're gonna actually have to trick these guys, get the salt out. Hey, Muckanoid, how's it going, buddy? I'm just gonna butt at you. There we go. I did not deserve that. I did not deserve that in the least. I just want the salt. I want my salt alone. Leave me be. Leave my salt alone. Yeah, I don't like it either. We're gonna have to do these guys again in order to get rid of them. Yeah, you can lure their shots. You can pretty much lure them anywhere you want to. But it's not easy to actually trick them towards areas you want to get. Believe me, getting these fossils inside it is not the fun thing they want to deal with. Come on, fire. There we go. There we go. That should be almost. You missed every shot. Let's just keep waiting for it until they actually fire at it. Really? Really? I'm literally like 10 seconds close. I'm literally about to lose it. I'm about to lose my dang marbles. Okay, this makes no absolute sense. Yeah, this punching does nothing. There we go. The old tire's been finally gone. Sheesh. Game likes being funny. Okay, let's get rid of all that out of the way, and I can finally start continuing on. Now that we're done with that, I can actually throw salt at these muckanoids. Thanks, game. Yeah. There we go. 2 muckanoids down. 1 billion left to go. Yeah, I don't like that either. But it is what it is. Can't really do much about it. Yeah. Hey. Alright, you know what? Let's aim for the fossil over here. Another old tire. 5 more to go. Hey, ugly. Fire. I never really liked waiting these muckanoids to actually fire. They take forever. Okay, there we go. Hold. Good. Good. Come here. There we go. Very nice indeed. We now have access to the banana. Whoa, hello. I knew it. I saw it. I saw my life flash before my eyes. The Muck's private stash. Another banana down. More to go. Now, ironically enough, another one of these dang muckanoids. Let's avoid it like the plague. And, yeah. That's the last one we need to deal with. And that's pretty much all we have to deal with now. Another one of these. We need 3 of them. Now we're good to go. I believe there's one more banana hidden here, but I could be wrong. And, right, I forgot about you. Bozo. Get the stinking salts. Get rid of the stupid... One of these days, this thing will be less annoying. There we go. Got another old tire. Great, we got ourselves fully healed. Nice, I'm gonna need that more than everything. Alright. That out of the way, there's actually an opening over this way that you can't get before. Guess who? Cranky Kong! I don't know how he's down here, but I don't get it either. Oh, look, his bigger a mug finally turned up. Hey, that all you have to say? Listen up and listen good. It'd serve you well to hear this. I left all the comforts of our island to hop on Rambi and chase out the fiend behind these banana burglaries. And now I'm stuck sticking after him too. And let me tell you, they make these levels too darn deep nowadays. But I won't let a banana thief get away unpunished. I know exactly who done it, and someone has to stop him. What am I talking about? Clean your ears. I'm chasing down the banana behind all those banana burglaries. I may be old, but I'm apparently never done doing your job. By running crook, I can't stand his wicked laugh. It's so annoying. It makes me hopping mad. You're supposed to respect your elders, not cackle at them. Anyway, I'm poop. Lecturing is tiresome work. That's all I had to say for now, and you can bet that will change. Here, I got something for you. Our rent banana! Our banana! Goodbye, Cranky. Yeah, he's hidden there of all places. I will never understand why, and believe me, I hate that location more than the next guy. In the meantime, though, there is nothing left around here that's actually needed some muck to worry about, because no matter what you do with this wall, it's not hiding any more secrets. You're pretty much fine to continue on now. Believe me, I've tried checking for more secrets without that, and there's nothing on. There we go, there we go, there we go. There's a fossil here we're going to grab. Another old tire, 3 more to go. The checkpoint, the waste oil container. This is actually where the next point of the area is. I'm trying to find the last rare fossil, by the way. Right down below. Tattooed Ray Tube. That is all the rare fossils left in this layer. Now, the last thing we have to do is do this. Get Snake Bananza activated and then punch through the wall. Waves of walls. Waves of walls can be tough for those who don't use the actual glare. I am not kidding. You're gonna want to glare these things and move slower than normal so they actually hold down. Not kidding. And wait, and there. And then keep doing it, and then you have to roll repeatedly in order to continue going forward. It's not the easiest thing in the world, believe me. You want to keep resetting these stupid rolls and actually, you know, keep the glare going. Otherwise, you're going to run into trouble dealing with these guys because they slow down. Time, yes, but not entirely permanent. Okay, there we go. I just want to hop up here because guess what? There's actually chips up here. And we're going to need them for another bit of the bananas we need for exchange. There we go. Let's roll. Do a barrel roll. Resist the tide of walls. My mortal enemy, walls. Final battle will be legendary. Someday I have my final battle of walls. Next wall type, instead of cheese, is ice. And ice is the worst. The absolute worst. Wait for this wall to pass, roll immediately, and sled time repeatedly, and then you can dive down. I'm not kidding. You're going to want to do this in order to get past these walls. And there. And okay, not good. You have to wave it and then fire the actual wall again. There we go. And then wait. There. Hop. And then you're gonna want to keep holding the hop button down and then jump, roll, and wait. Hold this, and then keep hopping up, keep rolling, and then you'll be good to get to the next part of this area. And wait for it. Fire. Hop, roll, now, and then we can hop, roll, then keep this up, and then we're finally down below. When you're actually in the save point, you can actually go for normally. Okay. Not funny, game. Now, you don't want to wait for one of the ice walls. Believe me when I say this, you're going to want to wait for one of them. Hop and charge the hop jump immediately, and then hop up. There's a ceiling here you can grab leading to a banana. The hidden banana of this town stage. Bouncing tall off a wall. Let's go point down, more to go. Let's continue on, going down. And the last banana here for this town stage. Strike back against the walls. My mortal enemy, I will defeat you someday, but not today. All right.
What an adventure!
that is the last bit of the actual challenge stages here in the muckness of the actual layer. And there is so much oil here that we're sweating. Such shame. What kind of factory employee are we if we can't perform maintenance in a crisis? A bad one. We worked out that the muck's been spreading ever since a certain guest clogged up the pit by our loading bay. But we're too scared to get any closer. It's always with scariness. So, yeah, there's actually a lot of things around here. You can even check to see there's actually a little bit of a secret. Jump down here. There's actually an employee handbook. Guidelines. Maintain your energy. Smile. Be understanding and cooperative. Although we regenerate, take care not to overexert yourself. When in doubt, dance in place. End quote. Yep, that is pretty much all you have to do about this area. Then the thing is monstrously hot. Yeah, I don't like it either. Let's get out of here while we can. Ironically enough, the last of the fossils are going to be located by the end of this. I'm not kidding. We have a lot of to go. Now, these are a pain. You're going to want to trick these muckoids and actually go over to the fossil itself and trick them to actually fire at the fossil. I'm not kidding. It's a little bit annoying. Is it obnoxious? Yes. Is this really annoying to get to? Yes. You're going to likely hurt yourself way more than anything else. Believe me, I hate it more than the next guy. Okay. I think I can get away with it. It's not good. That's not good. And wait. Usually, I have a hard time with this one because firing at both ends really hurts. Really hurts a lot. Whoa. DK. Okay, you know what? I'm getting sick and tired of getting hit. Act. You know what? You guys are gonna be annoying. You guys are gonna be very, very annoying. I really do not like these guys. So you know what? I'm gonna get the banana that's hidden right underneath the spot. And then we are going to outright wait for our chance to throw some salt at them. Guys, come on. Thank you. Sheesh. You guys are doing your job? Not really. You're on lunch. Ugh. Just dive down, get our banana that we richly deserve, melt through the metal bridge, and that's pretty much all we wrote about that one. Climbing up is annoying, but we're gonna have to get the salt immediately because the salt is right over here. Before you ask if gold can also blow them up, I hate to bear bad news, but gold does nothing except muck. Oh, yeah. I hate these guys more than the next guy. There's actually a banana up top here that you want to grab. You don't want to get rid of all of them. You want to get rid of enough to actually, get across. Otherwise, you're in trouble. Beyond that, that's pretty much all I have to say. Ironically enough, you can actually throw above him and actually aim at the muckinoid that's actually below you. It's honestly pretty funny that you can aim there of all places. Now, I think that's where the muckinoid is located. I think. I don't remember. Okay, there, and there. That should be another muck out of the way. There we go. Yeah, you gotta time your jumps just right. There we go. I can actually get across now. Let's go and use this. Spin, jump, hop, roll, and there we go. Get the last banana in question. Banana stuck in the muck. And I'm burning my butt in about 2 seconds. I don't know how I'm not burning my butt, but I don't complain. Grab the salt and immediately get rid of this muckinoid now that we have access to getting rid of this stupid sucker. Yeah. I hate these things more than the next guy, and believe me, they suck. Horrendously badly. Yeah. There we go. Get out of here, muckinoid. No fossil, no actual CD for me. Okay, you know what? That should take care of more of the mess. To be honest, though, I never really liked going after this fossil in particular because it's always been annoying to me. There we go. Now we get rid of this one out. Hey! Okay, buddy. Okay. You are so dang annoying. I don't know how in the world I've not done this fossil. There we go. You gotta hit it in the right spot once it's fully, broken up. Then you can actually grab it. Oh, yeah. I hated that one, and I really do. Oh, my goodness. I burned my butt so many times on this. I think I'm gonna lose it. I just want to live. I want to live. Yeah, let's just go rest in the bed so I can fully heal. Hello from the Argatones. Let's go and build our little getaway, and we can be done with this. And that's the last getaway here in the feast lair. Let's see what Paulina has to say about this cat scratch getaway while I immediately fully heal.
DK, all that muck around here, it's so gross. And it's gonna be really hard to clean up. You'd think the hot oil down here would keep it away or something, but it's everywhere. And the blobs those things spit at us are so gooey and gross and painful. Ugh, I need to get this muck off my mind. Ugh. Good night.
Grime, gunk, muck, disgusting. Yes, all in those syllables all at once. I do not like them any more than anyone else does. Now, ironically enough, the fossils itself are a pain in the neck to grab around down here. Reason I say it's a pain in the neck... Reason I say a pain in the neck, these things will get in the way and you're not going to be able to get rid of them immediately. You have to go back and forth to do so. You can make this easier by using the Elephant Bananza and just grab the salt that way by just swallowing it with your trunk. Otherwise, it's better off just to use the salt and just throw and grab. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I can say outright that's pretty annoying, but... AAA game, everyone. Yeah, some things graphically get a little bit screwy once you get to a higher graphics. Yeah, I don't get it either, but it is what it is. Let's just go ahead and, you know, get the muck out of the way. I'm gonna have to go and just make a pathway over. Going this way is what we need to go for anyway, so we're gonna have to go through here anyway. I believe I can actually trick myself to go through this. Because the last fossil in question is actually behind that part of the area over there. We need to go all the way across the actual base. I'm not kidding, by the way. It's literally right there. So, if you want the easy route, use the Elephant Bananza and immediately throw salt everywhere. Otherwise, you're better off just waiting. The last fossil is way too important for me, though, so I'm going to go and grab the last fossil so I don't have to worry about this. Because believe you and me, I hate it more than the next guy, and no amount of throwing all the way over the distance can actually reach that because there's no way to do it. Loading bay is too far away. See? I get way too far. I can't do that. And unfortunately, muck can only be destroyed by salt, and that's pretty much the only thing I can do. Let's walk normally and actually go through and see if we can actually avoid the muck in question in the loading bay. I think I can get around every bit of it except for one spot. Okay. I'm on this. I'm on this. I'm on this. And then I just need to slap it right about here. Okay. That thing can get annoying. Ugh. I just wanted to get rid of that, and now apparently I have to waste my time doing it again. Okay, get rid of the light. I'm not going to deal with that again. I'm going to have to go back to the salt. Be right back again. There we go. And the reason I don't throw is simple. It's more annoying. There we go. Last of the fossils has been gotten. I am done for the fossils here in this feast layer. Thank goodness. If you want to see where all the fossils are, check out the previous 2 videos. Otherwise, I can't really say much about it. Loading bay. Let's go and get all the styles maximized so we don't have to worry about it for our adventures. And that's going to be the different clothing store, style shop. Let's go get everything out of the way. This one out of the way. And this one out of the way. And then this all the way maximized. Next is Neon Festival Appeal. And then finally the Passe Festival. Next, the alternate colors I don't use. Mostly because I don't like to do that, because it's a bit distracting. And let's get the fashion range out of the way, and now let's get the trusty tone 10 coins, or gold, whatever. You want to have 20,000 before the end of this, while we're loading bay. There's nothing to the right in case you're wondering. It's all it is just muck and gold. Speaking of which, let's hug out the Explorer Tone, verse 27. Our first hamburger was a tour de force of taste. Speaking of tours, we received one in the factory, which was also a delight. We had not expected a trip through the Cat Scratch Kitchen to be so enjoyable. We had to return with a friend to share the experience with them. And that's all that sign has to say. And now, it's finally time to finish off this entirety of this area. Yeah, it looks like an evil face. the boss of the feast lair. This is Muckety Muck. And for familiar with Tears of Kingdom, this guy is literally incredibly similar to the Tears of Kingdom boss. Their weakness was water. This weakness is actual salt. Throw the salt at the muck and you're good. Otherwise, you gotta wait until he's exposed to actually being thrown. I'm not kidding. And the game's not exactly pleased by it. Yeah, there's also muckoids that will be spawned in as soon as you do that, so keep an eye on what you're doing, otherwise you'll be good. And there we go. And then we fire over there, and then we're gonna have to keep throwing it immediately. There we go, with hit the head, and now it's actually weakened enough to, well, be almost exposed. We're gonna have to keep waiting a bit, we're gonna have to keep waiting a bit to actually get across, and then we're good to go. Come here. Okay, you bother me. Yeah, once you got rid of a bunch of his body parts, it's not easy to get rid of him. It really isn't. All right, there we go. And I think I got rid of most of the muck around him. Okay. And I think the last bit of it should actually do enough too. There we go. He's exposed. Punch, 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 punch. And not done yet. Unlike the rest of the bosses, unlike bogus bosses like in the games, he has 3 times of doing this. I'm not kidding. It's annoying. Let's go get some salt, throw it in again, and then immediately go back after him again. And then wait, and then eat. And yep. A lot of soap with salt. You know what? Grab as much salt as you possibly can, and now he's blowing up again. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but I'm going to actually use Kong Bananza. Kong Bananza makes it go faster. Second phase is done. Danny, that looks even more gross. The guy's name be Ink. Okay, yep. Okay, that's not fun. You bother me. You bother me a lot. And that one's still muckety. Yeah, once you get rid of all the stinking muck around him, he's actually a joke. And let's go there. And I think he's about to be exposed. There we go, grab that, and then immediately get rid of the muck on him again. I think it's just enough to blow him up. And, oh, CD, must get. Sword control tower. And punch! He's only challenging if you have to deal with going and running around and trying to hit him. Believe me, he's not exactly a challenge if you didn't have to deal with the nonsense of just going past the muck. Otherwise, he's pretty an easy boss. So, let's go ahead and actually jump on top of it, because this time I want to... There we go. And now we dance. On to the next layer! And we are at the bottom, the sinkhole. And it includes a changing room. And we could go down below, and we should. However, I think we're gonna end this off right here. Next time on Donkey Kong Bonanza, we will be going down the sinkhole and seeing what lies beyond the feast lair. See you all next time.